Beautifully played. There's a man at short third man. There's a man at backward point. And that was done like a surgeon.
And he bisected them. And you get a lot out of that. That's in the crowd. Don't bother running for that. No, just short, I think. Just sort of chipped it over mid-on.
Got him! Is that the spark Jeffrey Boggart was talking about? Wanted a little pad on its way down to leg stump, but once again it's Sourav Ganguly who's provided the breakthrough quite brilliantly.
127 for 3.
That might well be 50. He does play that shot remarkably. He did that on Sunday as well. Plays it very fine. And invariably picks up 4 when he gets it in the slot. The dressing room's delighted, and well, they might be. This is a crucial innings for Inzamam and for Pakistan.
Well, he's a class act. And I think the man on the sweep is too square.
Cover this series. Well, the line's wrong there. Just got enough bat onto it to get it fine for 4.
Away from the batsman. And then Inzamam really helping himself there to a nice boundary.
It's well played. Deliberately waiting for it, and they're getting it down to third man for 4. Very well struck. Beats the fielder. Deep square leg. Really picked that up very early. Inzamam now in full flow.
Sourav Ganguly had a chase, but
Agaka bowls the full toss and it's gone. This ground isn't big enough to hold that shot.
that was some shot. Is that it? Inzamam-ul-Haq having a wild swing at that delivery from Ajit Agarkar. Agarkar was accurate, so when Inzamam missed, he hit.
Big wicket that, from a big man who's played a big innings. Pakistan 203 for 4.
There he goes again. Now what Srinath has done is he's done the right thing. He's tried to angle the ball into him. No fault of Srinath. At this stage of the innings, fast bowlers really have no prayer unless they bowl a very good Yorker.
They're very much in the right direction to make another 246. That's out. Not with that, you won't. That was a nothing shot. Well bowled, Prasad. He out-thought Salim Malik. Salim Malik, you'll see on the replay, was giving himself a bit of room, hoping that it would have been an off-stump length ball. He could whack it through the offside. But he bowled it about leg stump, leg cutter that held its line and hit the stumps. Player than coming in at 6. He's batted a lot of times at 3. There we are, bounced him and he's walloped it straight out of the ground.
That's another boundary. This time a little bit of width on the offside. And he's crashed it. 231 for 5.
A ball, slower ball. Unlucky there. Picked it really well, did the batsman. There you open up the field, that's a length ball. They're getting crucified, they're getting massacred by Pakistan.
23 runs have come off the last 7 balls. Ajit Agarkar now getting the treatment from Ijaz Ahmed.
Terrific batting from Ijaz.
Oh, that's been smashed away, dismissed from his presence by Ijaz Ahmed. This has been Pakistan's strength over the years in limited overs cricket.
Well, that's the last ball of an innings. And I should think Agarkar and some of his bowling friends, Prasad and Srinath, have said, thank the Lord for that, I'm glad that's over. They have been slaughtered in the last few overs. They'll go into lunch and they'll not know what's hit them. Last 3 overs, 42 runs.
Well, he's gone for the big one. It almost went as a catch to Amir Sohail. It was his wrong side. Remember, Amir is a left-hander. It does appear that Nan Mungia is not going to play a watchful role.
This was totally unnecessary. And, thankfully for Mungia, it just dropped short of Amir Sohail.
And he's given him. The question is whether Mohammad Azharuddin got a bat to it or not, but it was an identical ball to the one that got rid of Navjot Singh Sidhu. Mohammad Azharuddin has a wry smile on his face.
Well, 2 things to look out for here. A, did it hit the bat before hitting the pad? And B, was he adjacent to the line? Well, this is a little rough decision.
Uppishly played. Good footwork there by Saeed Anwar. It's prevented the ball from going to the boundary. 49 for 3 after 14 overs.
Great effort.
Almost.
Got to it, just couldn't hold on at full stretch. Well, if Pakistan can send for Saqlain and he can feel like this, maybe India had better send for one of their star players. That's close. That's close. He didn't really get out of the traps. Stuck in the crease, did young Dravid. He's a young player who's lost a bit of confidence. See the left foot?
Bowled in. That is excellent fast bowling. Yorker straight into off stump. The kind of wicket a fast bowler would love to take. And Rahul Dravid's gone. It's a 4 down now for 62 for India.
Well, like all good Yorkers, it surprised him. He was in there before he could get the bat down. He fell over. Terrific bowling. Give the ball a total credit for that. And it's made a mess of India. 62 for 4.
And that's 4. See, that's a ball shot. Gone up in the air, and it's taken, sir. India lose 1 more wicket. Amir Sohail, the catcher. Shahid Afridi picks up a wicket, and Rishikesh Kanitkar is gone. So India in deeper trouble at 75 for 5. Ijaz Ahmed, in fact, the catch. It didn't really matter. It was a catch that was pretty well taken. The moment the fielder came under the catch, it was always going to be very easy. So that's the end of Kanitkar. He's gone for 6. It's 75 now for 5. That turned a little too much. A little too much for batsman, a little too much for wicketkeeper. Moin Khan looks wistfully at the umpire. You hoped he'd call it something else, but it was 4 byes.
Well, Moin was always struggling to get his body behind that one as it turned sharply. It's always a difficult take when it comes to the blind spot of the batsman's leg.
Might be a bit of trouble here. Once again, Saqlain Mushtaq bears the brunt of an aggressive throw-in. It's 97 for 6. He's got that away all right. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4.
Shahid is not the conventional leg spinner with a great loop and variety. He comes in there, tries to hit those stumps as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah, trouble again at the non-strike, and then he's gone. Ijaz with a throw on the bounce. Agarkar, I think you'll see in the replay, wasn't even in the picture. He was always on the cards because Agarkar was very, very eager for the singles. Mungia wasn't quite, and he was never, ever going to get back on that one.
Well, another run out, another misunderstanding there. Mungia playing to one of the better fieldsmen in Pakistan lineup, Ijaz, who aims a lot of time to aim at those stumps.
So he's gone for 14. It's 112 for 7.
This is a team that can perform much better than what it has in these last 2 matches.
Good shot.
simple catch there. Regulation catch to Salim Malik. Sunil Joshi says, have a bit of catching practice, Salim. And Salim obliges.
Well, everything coming off for Pakistan today. No doubt at all, they played excellent cricket today. 122 for 8.
That's a big one from Nan Mongia. This is what he was sent in to do. But the fact that he's got to do it only, he's got the opportunity to do it only in the 30th over speaks for how well the Pakistanis have played this game.
Take nothing away from Mongia there. Good shots.
That with some of the Indian new ball bowlers. Srinath making up somewhat for his tardy bowling. Driving that one for a boundary.
Well, he's always had the ability to strike the ball.
Catch it! And a simple catch there. Salim Malik is struck once again. Man Mongia, after a long vigil at the crease, is out.
Very deceptive bowler is Salim Malik. It's so slow that you got time to play 2 or 3 shots. And they just try to work it on the onside and he just pies it up to mid-wicket. As easy as that. 140 for 9.
The two Karnataka basemen at the crease. This is a big one from Srinath. It's going to be a 6. It is. Srinath has decided that he's going to go down all guns blazing.
Another one. That's gone all the way again. In the identical position to the 6 in the previous over. Srinath enjoying himself here.
1, 2, 3 and bang.
Down he goes again, but doesn't quite make it this time. Zahid just got the hand to it, the signal 6.
Yourself!
Big cheer for that single. The crowd wants to see Srinath get up there.
This was again well flighted by Saqlain.
And that's the end of it, he does. Good sharp catch. The Saqlain Mushtaq ends off the innings so that Amir Sahil comes in and picks up the wicket and ends the victory. And the Pakistan captain will lead his team off with a 2-1 lead in the Sahara Cup series.